Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you a breakdown of how much YouTube paid me for a 2 million plus viewed video and how you can improve your earnings from videos and how it compares to other YouTubers. So first of all, here's the proof that it has 2.3 million views and a 4.2 million impressions number right there. It's an 18-minute video called 9 Side Jobs to Make Extra Money from Home in 2017. So it is a video I did a few years ago, but it got 2.3 million views. And basically, it earned $8,552.11, again, for about 2.3 million views. So the reason it earned this much, and the reason it's probably more than a lot of other YouTubers you've seen with similar views, is because of the type of video it's about. It's about making money online. This pays more for ads. Again, this does not include anything related to other sources of income like affiliate marketing or anything like that. But if you look at just ad revenue alone, $8,552.11 for 2.3 million views. So if you look at a breakdown of the revenue here, it'll tell you a few other numbers that you might not know. So you have RPM, which is how much you're paid per 1,000 views, which they will tell you right here when you hover over it. It tells you that is how much you earn. It's called revenue per mil, and tells you how much you earned per 1,000 views for that video, $3.66. If you do playback-based CPM, that is usually about double what your RPM is. That's what you hear about all the time, which is called CPM. That's pretty much how much advertisers will pay to have, you know, impressions on your video per 1,000 impressions. So the higher this is, the more you make per 1,000 views, and the less views you need to make a significant amount from ad revenue. So the problem with a lot of YouTubers is they do things related to entertainment. They do like makeup tutorials, they do gaming videos and things like that, that advertisers are not willing to pay very much to advertise on. So someone like Pewdiepie, for instance, would need 10 or 20 times as many views to get the same amount of earnings on ads. If we're just talking about ads, obviously we're not talking about other products that he sells, because his videos are not geared towards things that help companies make money. It's just literally making people laugh. So if you look at, say, socialblade.com/YouTube, you can actually look up a range of how much most YouTubers pay. So let's say you look at Pewdiepie. He has an estimated $57,000 to $923,000 in estimated monthly earnings, and that's pretty much just ad revenue. Estimated yearly, $692,000 to $11.1 million. So this is a channel. If you do a breakdown of pretty much any channel on socialblade.com and you look at these wide-ranging estimates of earnings, a lot of times they are geared towards the average channel. They're not geared towards the type of content a channel puts out. For instance, I looked up mine once and it was way below the CPM that I actually get, even on the highest end of this. Now, this is a lot more accurate probably with entertainment channels like PewDiePie's. So to increase this, or to get a better idea of how to make more from these types of ads from your YouTube channel, all you got to do, for instance, is go to ads.google.com, have a free account. If you have a Gmail account, you should already have an ad account. And then you can go to the keyword planner. So when you go to the keyword planner, let's say you type in work from home. A lot of my videos are related to working from home, making money online, businesses you can start, careers you can get, and things like that. So if you look at work from home, for instance, this is a much higher CPM, a much higher bid that advertisers are willing to pay. Advertisers are willing to pay because they can sell products and services based on people who want to start businesses and make money online. That's why you probably see, if you look up these types of videos, you see a lot of different types of ads all the time related to making money online, because there are so many different products and services out there related to sales for this niche. Now, if you did, you know, a lot of video game type type channel reviews or whatever, if you did a lot of videos related to video games or makeup tutorials or those types of things, you're probably going to have a much lower bid. So let's say you did like a makeup tutorial and you look that up. The keyword for that is much lower in page bids. You see the maximum top page bid is usually not much more than like $4 at, you know, peak bid. So you look at like very specific types of keywords, and they will be around $4, but most of these are like $1 or $2 if they even have anything at all. So the ones with just a dash that don't even have a low or high bid on them, they're not going to make hardly anything as far as CPM, as far as ad revenue. So that's how you can kind of figure whether or not a channel has potential or not from ad revenue. Again, when you're an entertainment channel, this is why you want to be more geared towards selling products like merch and affiliate income and things like that. So to compare this to a few other YouTube videos that have been done related to this from YouTubers who actually have more subscribers than I do, just to give you an example of what the difference is between different industries on YouTube and how much they pay. So again, to remind you, $3.66 for RPM, $7.23 for CPM, $8,500 plus for a 2.3 million view video. Now, if you look at, say, a fitness related channel's video like Joe Phaser, he had a channel, it's actually very close to mine in subscribers, but he had one that had 26 million views. So if you watch this video here, he'll tell you how much he made from it. He'll do a breakdown of it. I recommend you watch his video to actually see all the numbers. But as far as the CPM, if you compare it to the one I showed you from my channel, it's about a 63-cent CPM compared to over $7. So that's kind of the difference. You look at something like a, you know, fitness related video or a vlog or something like that. It's kind of in that niche for the video he did it on. It was like a before and after transformation from working out. So a lot of advertisers don't want to bid on that. That's not something they feel like attracts an audience that has a lot of money to spend. So he's going to need, you know, 10 or 11 times more views to make the same amount of money on a video as a work from home related video, or something related to marketing, which would pay even more, or something related to, you know, finance, which pays really well too. So that's another example. And then if you look at another one called Shelby Church, this is a very popular channel with 1.59 million subscribers. She did a video that got 1 million views, and after I calculated the CPM, hers was actually very similar to the one from the fitness channel. So it was about a 65-cent CPM. So again, the average YouTuber is not going to make a lot of money per 1,000 views. That's why some of them have millions and millions of views, but still just kind of barely make a living off of it. It's hard to make a living off of just ads from YouTube, unless you go more towards the education route like I did. So I recommend you watch this video as well. This is how much YouTube paid me for my 1 million viewed video, Not Clickbait, by Shelby Church. And that'll give you another example and breakdown of what a more average YouTube video niche, which appeals to a broader audience, but doesn't necessarily help advertisers that much, how much it would make. And you can also just search how much YouTube paid me. You'll see something like Meet Kevin. This guy is more of a finance and real estate type of channel. He probably makes quite a bit of money per 1,000 views and for his CPM, as opposed to someone who just vlogs or does like you see the Joe Phaser fitness videos and stuff like that. So it really depends on the type of channel you do. It can vary a lot, as you've seen, because the amount advertisers are willing to spend on a certain type of keyword is, you know, a huge variance. Now, if you're wondering about some of these numbers here on the side, one way that you can also optimize your videos to do much better is to get VidIQ, as you can see there, as well as TubeBuddy. And they will give you more numbers as far as what your competition's like, whether or not you should deal with certain keywords or not. And then you can type in the keywords. Once you see that they're popular, once you see what some of the top videos are getting for a certain keyword phrase that you're trying to target, like, see, this one will tell you, you know, how much YouTube paid me. and it'll tell you the highest views for a video related to this is about 8.5 million. Average views 868,000. So that's a really good keyword because 800,000+ views. Now, this type of keyword is not going to be great for CPM like this video I'm doing right now. I don't expect it to make a whole lot, but it's good as far as just volume in general. If you're a channel that doesn't really target advertiser-friendly keywords for ad revenue, you don't need to worry about that. But you still want to get views no matter what you're doing, and so you can use VidIQ and TubeBuddy, either the free or the paid versions, to give you more numbers on your competition with volume, how much competition you have, what the top channels are, related keywords, and all that stuff, and it will definitely help you. So here's the VidIQ page. You also get a Chrome extension for your browser. I know the Microsoft Edge browser also supports Chrome extensions, but I'm not sure about Firefox or some of the others. So you can at least use it on those two browsers, and it'll pop up all that information on the sidebar when you do YouTube research for your next video. And then you have TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is also a really good one. I've recommended it for a while now, and they help you a lot with automating some of the things with your channel as well as doing more analysis. So again, once you actually get keywords from those tools after researching and finding good volume keywords, you can type in those keywords that you found right in here for the Google Keyword Planner at ads.google.com, and then it'll tell you the bid range. The higher the bid range, the more money you can make from ads. And then of course, you can always go into selling products and things later on. So that's kind of how it works. That's an example of how much you can make from a certain type of video. That's how much I made from from my top video so far with 2.3 million views, and then how it compares to a few other YouTubers that target, you know, a more average audience. So hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully this was educational, and I'll see you in my next video.